Designer Yves Behar talks about the development of Puma's low-impact shoebox and the broader role of designers in pushing forward the sustainability agenda.
You know, it wasn't so sort of precise of a brief, and I think those are the kind of ways I like to sort of sit down with companies and sit down with Puma in this case and go, you know, look at a problem, you know, what can be done, how far can we go, and you know, in many ways, you know, people would think, well, you know, looking at a box is maybe a boring project. You know, it's not that exciting. Sustainability often is sort of not seen as, you know, it's seen as a place where products get a little bit stale or a little bit boring, or you know, and whatnot. But for me, it was actually a great opportunity. But reinventing is hard, and reinventing something like the shoebox. You know, it's something that we had to go through we had to discover a whole new world, you know, the world of distribution centers and manufacturing plants, and storerooms, you know, the back rooms of stores and whatnot. Believe me, German logistics engineers know what they're doing. And it's hard to go to them and say, how about doing things differently? And so it takes great courage to, I think, for a company like Puma to sort of go in and try to reinvent itself from, you know, reinvent things that maybe initially the consumer doesn't even see. You know, the consumer doesn't even you know, kind of realize, you know, all this background, all this complexity. So we looked at many different directions, as you saw, and then, you know, our box, we looked at many different ways of dealing with cardboard and folding it, and how to reduce the amount of materials and reduce the amount of printing. But in the end, we realized that it was just incremental, that maybe we could do more, and what we got to is to get rid of the box, almost, you know, essentially, basically going from a box to a little bag, and we ended up calling it recently the clever little bag. So why is it clever? It's clever because it uses just a single sheet of cardboard which is folded. And then the bag actually on the outside creates the structure, holds everything in place, allows you to stack the boxes on top of each other and do all those things that need to be done with boxes. It also protects, you know, the shoes over this long journey that the shoes take from a manufacturing plant to a retail environment. It protects them from like the dirt and the dust in transportation. And then this bag also, you can just remove that little piece of cardboard, and in retail, a person can take that home, and hence that same bag replaces the plastic shopping bag. And then of course that bag can continue to be used if you travel and you care about your shoes and your garments and your luggage. And eventually that bag, which originally is recycled PET material, so it's made of recycled PET, can be recycled as well. So that's why we call it clever. It does a lot of things for us. There's so much more that can be done. Maybe it's not perfect yet, you know, maybe there's more that can be done, but you have to really look at things from all angles, and I really think actually that is the future of design. You know, of course we're here to make things pretty and fun and exciting and new, but for me the sustainability is actually, you know, the one and the biggest opportunity we have to make a difference as designers and elevate our profession into a place of real strategic change and of addressing real 21st century issues. We're really this glue that can bring, you know, the complexities of manufacturing and running a business that wants to do good but also needs to turn a profit. We really can bring all the parties together and look at things from a different angle.